See women's spears for sure.
Oh, wow.
There's free water upstairs.
Oh, wow.
I hear Adriana's walking.
I brought some tissues in case it was emotional.
Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I have had to rebuild my entire production, not the vertical, but the unvertical. Drop a bomb on that. So that has taken me a long periodical of time. But by the time I'm done, it's gonna be better. It's gonna be cleaner. It's gonna be more aesthetically pleasing. But for now, you get my face up in here as I IF you throughout the broadcast. If you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Juanqui and welcome to my world. I am a cornucopia of stuff. You never know what you're gonna get once you stick your hand in that hole of the cornucopia and pull a video out. Okay. If I'm a little delirious, it's because I'm a little tired. I am on medication. I started my prepping, Red and Naris 21 for the spring. Cause you know, isn't it May flowers bring the April the showers and stuff, something like that. Yeah. So I usually begin taking my allergy medication at the beginning of March and the February, so that I can get plugged up and clogged up, and so the pollen that's gonna descend upon all of us does not get inside me. Okay, so. The allergy medicine makes me a little sleepy until my body gets used to it, which should be about 2 weeks. Okay, so just trying to be proactive. And I also take the disc, which is a powder substance that I inhale through the mouth every morning. Then I rinse the mouth, and it's designed to prevent asthma from happening. Okay. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're here for, and I'm ready to deliver. All right. So today is going to be very salacious, very demure, very proper, but salacious. We have all types of relationships drama. We're going to start with a confession. All right. And it's entitled, I've been paying a normal woman for pictures and videos. Get your sick on, twisted behavior on, old man. I bet you he white. It goes. I've been paying a woman for pics for years. I have been buying pics and videos from a woman for several years now. A few years ago, a friend on IG posted a story with a gorgeous woman. I followed her like a stalker. I followed that woman and saw she had her Snap handle in her bio. I added her on Snap under a burner account. For those of you who don't know what a burner account is, it's an account it's a fake account you can just throw away. That's actually not a thing. He's actually trying to sound cool by using the same wording that they use for a burner phone. A burner phone is a phone that you can buy at Walmart or Walgreens. You just buy it at the store. It's really cheap, like $10-15. And usually the killer uses that, a burner phone, or the harasser uses that, the stalker uses a burner phone to stalk their prey, because they really think that it's anonymous. Obviously, if you haven't been living under a rock and you follow true crime stories on the news or on YouTube, you know that everything is traceable. A burner phone is traceable because you're paying for it somehow. Aside from the fact that once they figure out what the serial code for the burner phone is, they know exactly what store it was sold out of, and then they just go into the digital cameras and they can see who purchased that, and then they'll get a full visual. And that's if you pay cash. If you pay with a credit card, honey, Well, sweetie, it's just a matter of time before they're knocking on your door. So he was trying to sound cool by saying, burner Snapchat account. That's not a thing, but let's continue. For a few weeks, I tried chatting with her. I eventually offered to buy her photos. It piqued her interest. After proving I was serious, she eventually started selling photos and videos to me. I'm not deluded. I'm never going to meet this woman or form a romantic relationship. I don't care for either of those. I've never bought her gifts or anything crazy. It's been all transactional. She knows my kinks and what to say or send. She has a professional job and seemingly doesn't need the money anymore, but we still continue the arrangement. I think what I like best is she is a normal girl. What the fuck does that even mean? Because clearly you're not a normal guy. But let's continue. She doesn't do OnlyFans. Oh, he's considering her normal because she don't do OnlyFans. To his knowledge, by the way. Okay? Because it's not like he know her. I mean, he might know what her intimate parts look like. But she could very well have other sugar daddies or actually have an OnlyFans account that he just doesn't know about. He says, I think what I like best is she is a normal girl. She doesn't do OnlyFans, doesn't do sex work. Pics and videos are mostly faceless, but with some lips or nose to make it somewhat personal. My question when I read that, Naris 21, was the lips above her neck or the lips below her waist? What kind of lips are we talking about? Lips, teeth, tip of the tongue. Is the man on the boat visible around these lips? Or are teethuses and tongue visible around these lipses? I continue. I've had arrangements with others, but this one have been long standing and I attribute it to no crazy expectations on my end. Okay, he just wanted to come out here and confess this. Clearly, he knows there's something sick and perverted about this, right? But listen, child, if they love it, if they like it, I love it, I guess. My thing that I just never get to wrap my head around, Naris 21 and Red, is how can you send intimate pictures, whether faceless or whatever, it's still your body, to send it to a complete stranger? Lord knows if this man is the PDF file. He could be the PDF file. Using your image, using your face, your body parts, in his demented, sick, twisted fantasies. I'm sorry, I've never wanted to be somebody's desired fantasy like that, like especially somebody I didn't know and shit like that. I find it to be perverse. I find it to be twisted. I find at all angles the girl for prostituting her body like this and the man for actually going along with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he says right here, he's have had these arrangements. Who could do anything with it? Who could do anything with it? It's just, it's weird to me. You're getting these pictures and then you're building this whole, and who knows, for all you know, this man is, these pictures are getting this man excited and ready, and he's going out into the world, venturing out for prey and preying on other women. Drop a bomb on that. See, for every action, there's a reaction. You don't know what you're causing. You don't know what kind of sick, twisted mind you're helping feed. And then when the pictures ain't enough, who is he going to go for? A little person? The lady from the neighborhood, the co-worker at work, the lady sitting on the train. You just never know. And you aiding and abetting by continuing this. You feel like you, as a woman, you get in your bag. Your self-respect is on the floor, showing cervix for a quarter. Oh, that rhymed. But it's still, right? Ugh, absolutely disgusting. And so then other people gave him feedback and stuff like that. Two questions. What's the appeal of it when you can just pay for an escort for physical action for likely a cheaper price? And then the second question this responder has, what's the appeal when you could just Google pictures of someone more beautiful for free? Read. Let's see. Red says, I wrote a secret lover or love letter that died, and I'm still paranoid about it. Drop a bomb on that. Drop a bomb on that. That he's going to come and be standing at the edge of your bed. Listen, that not every spirit transitions and crosses over. Sometimes dead spirits are walking around and they don't know they're even dead yet. If I may share something intimately with you guys, I know that, and I'm still in my journey, but I feel like part of my journey before I leave this earth is to send them spirits that are walking around back to where they came from. That's right. Oh, Red says no, his wife will find it. Drop a bomb on that. The wife finding it. The wife finding it. Yeah, so one thing that I ladies and gentlemen, I have somebody at the door. I have to step away for a quick second. Please enjoy the interlude. I'll be right back.
Boys in this house, there's some boys in this house, there's some boys in this house, there's some boys in this house. Hold up! Said certified freak, yeah. 7 days a week, wet ass pussy, make that pull out game weak. Woo! Yeah, you fucking with some wet ass pussy.
Bring a bucket
And a mop for this wet ass pussy.
give me everything you got.
For this wet ass pussy.
Beat it up, nigga, catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top, I wanna ride. I do a Kegel while it's inside. Spit in my mouth, look in my eyes. This pussy is wet, come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm a surprise. Let's role play, I'll wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make it cream, make me scream out in public, make her sing. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you how I got this ring. Gobble me, swallow me, drip down inside of me. Quick jump out for you, let it get inside of me. I tell them where to put it, never tell them where I'm about to be. I run down on them before I have a nigga running me. Talk your shit, bite your lip. Ask for a car while you ride that dick. You really ain't never gotta fuck him for a thing. He already made his mind up for he can. Now get your boots and your coat for this wet ass pussy. He bought a phone just for pictures of this wet ass pussy. Pay my tuition just to kiss me on this wet ass pussy. Now make it rain if you wanna see some wet ass pussy. Look, I need a hard hitter, need a deep stroker, need a Henny drinker, need a weed smoker, not a garter snake. I need a king cobra with a hook in it, hope it lean over. He got some money, then that's where I'm headed. Pussy A1 just like his credit. He got a beard while I'm trying to wet it. I let him taste it, now he diabetic. Don't wanna spit, I wanna go, I wanna gag, I wanna choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that's swinging the back of my throat. My head game is fire, Punani, Dasani is going and dry and it's coming out soggy. I ride on that thing like the cops is behind me. I spit on his mic and now he tryna sign me. Your Honor, I'm a freak bitch. Handcuffs, leashes, switch my wig, make him feel like he cheating. Put him on his knees, give him something to believe in. Never lost a fight, but I'm looking for a beating. In the food chain, I'm the one that eat you. If he ate my ass, he's a bottom feeder. Big D stand for big demeanor. I can make you bust before I ever meet you. If it don't hang, then he can't bang. He can't hurt my feelings, but I like pain. If he fuck me and ask who's is it when I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name. Oh. Yeah. Bring a bucket.
And a mop for this wet ass pussy.
Give me everything
Thing you got for this wet ass pussy.
now from the top. Now from the top, make it drop. That's some wet ass pussy. Now get a bucket and a mop. That's
All right. Thank you. AI Cardi B with a church choir behind her. Drop a bomb on that. All right. I was so young and stupid. Oh no! Wait, he was married. Oh, I get it now. I get it. But I was saying, I feel like I have been one of my goals, not goals, but like I feel a deep connection to be able to send them spirits back to where they came from. So eventually, I feel like later on in my life, I will be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? Help them find some resolution and peace. I just hope it doesn't come at the expense of me not being able to sleep and shit. So let me just backtrack real quick. We had a gentleman ask the guy 2 questions. What's the appeal of it when you can just pay for an escort for physical action for likely a cheaper price? And then his second question was, what's the appeal when you could just Google pictures of someone more beautiful for free? The original poster says, the perceived connection. Girl does a great job for the 45 or 60 minutes of pic swapping. 45 to 60 minutes of picture swapping. Y'all don't get out of my face with these fingers on the phone, sending pictures back and all that. She knows what to say and send despite not being a professional sex worker. See, he keeps throwing this whole thing out. She's not an OnlyFans. She's not a sex worker. Baby, this is considered sex work. Is she... It's the safest sex work that there is at this current time. She's in the comfort of her home if she's sending you her real puss. And she is sending you images of her naked body, the most intimate parts. You said she knows your kinks, and she is sending you requests. She's a sex worker. And she's used to finessing dumb white men like you and using them as her own personal ATM. The second question was, his second answer was, escorts can work and produce the same outcome, just never really had the same connection. Okay, so that's one. Let's go again. Let's go to the next one. Let me get this one out of the saves. This one is gone. Be gone from my panel. Okay. Then the next one goes. This one is a gay dude. How do you survive breaking up with somebody you love? The relationship wasn't right for me. I did not have room to even ask for the things I needed. Wah, 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 wah. I don't question if it was the right decision. It was a decision I didn't want to make, but I had to. It was my only option left after everything that I've tried in order to not lose myself. Oh, gee, here we go with the losing of yourself. My question is, how do I cope with knowing that he's sitting in his bed, crying and hurting and feeling alone and lost and abandoned? I love this man more than I knew I could love anything. I care so deeply about him, and I have no idea how I can abandon him to go at it alone, though what's undoubtedly the biggest heartbreak of both of our lives. Child, instead of you staying and fighting for it, you wanted to go find yourself and be able to not lose yourself, right? That's what you said. I believe line number 99 said that. I've tried in order not to lose myself. So you didn't have to lose yourself. You didn't stay and fight. So now you sit there in your wallow and your sorrow and you go through it like a big boy. Okay? Welcome to dating. Somebody says, I'm sorry for both of you. I had to go through the same decision about a year ago. I'm still feeling pretty low today, but I'm also definitely sure that it was the right decision for myself. There's not an easy way to go through these feelings, to be honest. Only time will help you heal. Know that whatever it is you've chosen, it's meant to align with where you're headed with. Unfortunately, it's not the same way he's headed. So it's okay to embrace your own paths and still have room for care and love to each other. Hope this helps. I disagree with that post. If you wanted to go find yourself and not lose yourself in the relationship, and you care about him so much that you actually wanted to end the relationship instead of staying and fighting, you just need to completely disconnect. I hate when, especially the homosexuals, I hate when the homosexuals break up with somebody and it's like they gotta slow drip the breakup or slow drip the detachment. I never did it that way. When we was done, we was done. Okay, when we was done, we was done. I didn't see you. You didn't see me. I don't know you. You don't know me. Okay, and that's what it is. Like, really? Like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? You know, like, it's crazy to me. You wanted to find yourself. This is now the perfect time for you to find yourself. And it doesn't mean jump in a relationship with somebody new. Don't be bringing that mess to unbeknownst to people who are trying to find true love. Go heal. Go fix yourself. Go on some therapy. Spend time with yourself. Disconnect from the previous relationship. Gone with the wind, fabulous. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Now twirl, twirl. Twirl, twirl. I don't think my husband knows anything about that. Naris 21, drop a bomb on that. My husband, the Incredible Hulk, I'm not sure that he knows. Gone with the Wind, fabulous. Twirl, twirl, twirl. I have to play it for him. I have to show you. Incredible Hulk, I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. I'm gone with the wind, fabulous. Now twirl, twirl, twirl. Twirled. Oh, I know my husband don't know that shit. Drop a bomb on that. He better not. I'm going to show you later on, baby. I'm going to show you later on. So, yeah, my advice to that second post, just disconnect. Just disconnect. I don't know what the fuck is that. Oh, I'm going to show you, baby. I'm going to show you. Don't worry. I'm going to show you. I'm actually going to show you the origination of it, and then I'm going to show you the monetization of it, okay? With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I have the last one for today. Red, do you know where that's from? Do you know where that's from? Gone with the Wind, fabulous. All right, girl. Gone with the Wind, fabulous. Sounds like some gay-ish, though. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. It was when reality TV was the thing. And I remember she was like, I'm gone with the Wind, fabulous. And she said, go on, girl. By that pool. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Red, do you know what I'm talking about? I know Naris21 knows what I'm talking about. But Red, do you know what I'm talking about? All right. The last story. No, Red, you don't know about it either? Oh, no. I got to come through. Tomorrow when I come through, I am going to see if I can play the actual thing here, so that you guys can see. All right, my last story. This one is a little bit of a longer one. Oh my God, this girl wrote 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Okay, 6 motherfucking paragraphs Bree wrote. But I wanted to do 3, and I wanted to be equal. So we had a guy, a female, and then a gay. So this is the female. I've lost everything, but I'm not giving up just yet. Hi, I'm Bree, 20 years old, and I feel like I've hit rock bottom. Since November 2024, my life has spiraled out of control. I've lost everything, my home, my family, and the stability I once had. The only person left in my corner was my boyfriend. Or at least I thought he was, but even he's gone now.
Oh, wow.
I lost him over friendly messages I exchanged with someone of the opposite gender. Stay off them phones, Narish 21. Stay off them phones. There was no flirting, and the person knew about my relationship. My boyfriend even saw me post pictures of us on social media. But it didn't matter to him. He ended things accusing me of being too friendly, even though he was constantly interacting with his exes or other people from his past. I stayed through it all, but this time it was too much for him to handle. And now here I am, homeless. I've been living that way since November 2024, and he only took me in for a short time. Honestly, it felt like he was doing me a favor, like I was some stray dog. I felt lost and broken for so long, and I thought I couldn't take it anymore. But I've decided to keep moving forward. I'm on my way to Texas now. Not Texas, girl. Not Magaland. I packed up what I had from St. Louis, and I still have 11 hours to go. Oh, she's typing from the bus. A kind poster and their family offer me a place to stay, and I'm beyond grateful. Oh my gosh, she about to go meet the Hill Have Eyes family. Ooh. And she says she's from St. Louis. She might be black, girl. Sink to the floor. Get out now, girl. Get out. You don't stay at somebody from the internet's home, the whole family. Are you insane? Well, she seems like she probably feels like she has nothing to live for anymore. Okay. A kind poster and their family offer me a place to stay, and I'm beyond grateful. Maybe this move is my chance to start over, meet new people, and rebuild my life from scratch. I'll be honest, I've had dark moments. I've thought about giving up, but I just couldn't follow through. I know there's more for me, even if it doesn't feel that way right now. I'm thankful for the support and encouragement I've gotten from strangers who've reminded me that life can get better, even when it feels impossible. So, here I am, broken but not defeated. I don't know what the future holds, but I'm holding on to hope. This move could be the beginning of something new. Well, technically, girl, it is, because you've never been there. You're moving into someplace new, so it is the beginning of something new. But I digress. Let's get back to the text. Something I need. I'm just trying to find my peace and my happiness again. Thank you to everyone who has reached out and shown me kindness. You've no idea how much it means. The first posting right underneath this says, please leave us your details or some way to confirm that the kind strangers are not monsters. She responded and she says, first thing I thought of, hopefully not the case, and they're just genuinely nice people giving a hand, but still a scary world we live in these days, and you never know. Be careful. How you know they're not monsters? Okay. Somebody says the boyfriend who discarded you over friendly messages while he talked to his exes, that wasn't about you. That was about his insecurity. You deserve better. Yes. Somebody says, yeah, exactly. That whole situation screams projection. He bailed because of his own issues, not anything you did. And honestly, the strength it takes to keep going after all that, you're already proving he wasn't the one holding you up. You are. And everybody keeps saying feels like projection. Somebody says you're 20, and even with the situation you're unfortunately in right now, you're still got a great outlook. So huge kudos to you. Stay positive. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. And I believe that this is the start of better things for you. Also, save this post so that you'll be able to look back at it, see how far you've come and what you've achieved. Good luck. Okay, my advice to this young lady, and I've had, my siblings are all females, so I have a special soft heart for the girls. Definitely sounding like projection. Definitely, you're 20. I don't believe people meet. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're in your 20s. Date as much as you can. I said date. I didn't say fuck. Drop a bomb on that. Okay? I said date, get to know people. Okay? Get to know people, learn, grow, experience different cultures, the whole nine. 20, I don't expect anybody to find, their happily ever after at 20, 21, 22, even 23. And at any below 25, this is all, anything below 25 is just playground to me. It's just playground. And again, does not mean have sex. Okay, but I know that emotions are heightened when you're 20. You think this is it. It's the end of the world. Nobody's going to love you, And the fact that you've been able to pull yourself up. I also, I'm not going to even say be careful or serious. I would straight up say you got no business as a 20-year-old woman, female, who just got out of a relationship, hitching a van, a Greyhound, or the Chinese bus from San Lulu to Megaland for you to make a stop at these people's houses to crash with them. Drop a bomb on that. That right there speaks to me as to your sense of maturity and awareness of the world. To me, that right there says, girl, stay at home. You still not ready to date. You still not ready to go cross country. You're still not ready to go experience the world. You're not street smart. And I would think St. Louis, and isn't that from the St. Louis lunatics were from and all that? I thought you were a little, they got a little grit and a little grime to them. San Lulu, I'm coming down, baby. You sound so naive, so nasty and so rude. So nasty and so rude. She was so nasty and so rude. Okay? Girl, really? A fresh 20-year-old, I'm sure sounds because you've been in a long-term relationship with a boyfriend. So, but still, nicely fresh. You're going to walk into a family with a man in there. Lord knows what kind of, I couldn't sleep one wink. Like what? Exactly. Red, I wouldn't even stop there for a glass of fucking water. Drop a bomb on that. This has to be a white woman. White women can go anywhere in America and be safe. Up and down the coast. They could be, blonde hair, green eye, blue eyes or whatever. Fair skin. Oh, they can do anything. They can make all sorts of lies too. And they'll be believed. And look at the DHS Barbie. The woman who just got... in reality, she got fired, but they're trying to say that she got promoted. from being the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Because, 2 days ago, she was in the Senate when they were confronting her about spending over $200 million on a campaign that is just her on horses looking at the greenery of America. $200 million plus campaign. And when they showed that bed, a whole bed red in an airplane that was purchased for the Department of Homeland Security, her own personal plane with a motherfucking bed. Okay, you tell me what the hell does the Department of Homeland Security Secretary needs a bed for? So she could lay it over there and let them run up on her, drop a bomb on that at 40,000 feet on the taxpayers' money. You would think this bitch will be fired, disgraced, and she will be all over Twitter right now telling the secrets and the details and everything because she's mad as hell. No. They created a brand new position, some shit we never even heard about. Talk about dealing with the narcos down in South America. And she's going to be the director of that position. Drop a bomb on that. Let that have been a black woman up there. You understand? A black woman up there? Oh, a black woman up there, she would be arrested by now for mismanagement of funds. She would be, CNN would be at the courthouse awaiting for her arraignment. Right, don't know how to steal a hoe either. And then got up there, they asked her, are you sleeping with one of the people that you're supposed to supervise or whatever? The bitch tap dance. Oh, I thought I was watching a minstrel show. She tapped all around the answer. And I love that it was so they strategically put a woman to ask her whether or not she dropped it low to the floor and spread the eagle on the floor for the man who, by the way, is married. Okay? No, she wasn't closing her legs to married men. Drop a bomb on that. They were wide open in the back of that plane. Okay? But, in the details, the devil is in the details because guess what? The guy who they have hired to fly that particular plane got fired. She fired him because he didn't have the proper linens in the bed. And guess what? About a week later, they had to rehire him because apparently he's the only one in that area or with the clearance to fly that damn plane. Drop a bomb on that. Anyway, this wasn't supposed to be a political. This wasn't supposed to be political. I will get on my soapbox tomorrow. But I go back to this 20-year-old girl. You got out. Well, it sounds like he dumped you. So he dumped you. Learn from this experience. Remember the signs. Definitely projection. It can be one-sided. If he's still talking, and how did you permit him and allow him? Yes, I said the words allowed to continue to talk to his exes when you couldn't just be friendly with, friends that you had already or whatever. This is, I'm glad that you got out of that situation, but you still need to make even more smarter. You still need to make smarter decisions, such as not crashing in the house of the hill have eyes. Drop a bomb on that. The hills have eyes. I would rather sleep standing up in the middle of Port Authority bus station than go to some stranger's house where I could end up being suey chicken soup and shit. Okay? Absolutely fucking not. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who came through. Naris21, Red. I know Ms. View will catch this later on. I came in a little late, so she'll catch this later on. If you have stumbled upon my channel, I am Hunky and welcome to my world. It's a cornucopia of stuff. I go live every single night. Every night I go live. So make sure you come through tomorrow. I'm slowly building the profile again. So I think I should be good to go with a live, face-to-face video tomorrow. So I'll be able to do that. But God, I'm starting to regret doing do you remember that update I did with the beta and the whole night? I'm starting to regret because they fucked up my whole program. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Have a great weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow around the same time. Enjoy your day tomorrow, and I'll see you soon. Peace.